I am a doctor of financial advice. I got that from a wise man somewhere. So, and that's what I do. I have a real life question for you.
Sure.
I have a kind of a family member. He's through marriages and stuff like that. He's in his last year of residency at medical school, and I've done a bunch of work with doctors, and I find that a big concern with them is disability insurance. And I don't want to be a salesman, but I want to know what would the wording be if I were going to talk to him and say,
sure,
would you be open to talking about, or does anything bother you financially? I mean, how would you breach that?
All right. So on the disability insurance piece, you have to enter the conversation focusing on the impact if he didn't have the insurance. Right? So
Right.
It's not really a good picture if something happens to him and has no insurance, right? It's
Right.
not a pretty picture. So you need the languaging to softly enter that space with him without feeling you're just there to sell him something, obviously. So
Right.
here are some phrases you can use, Irv.
Okay.
You can say things like this. Have you considered ... have you ever thought about the impact ... Have you ever considered the idea that if something happened to you one day, your practice wouldn't run? You have to come up with phrases that show him what the impact is to not having the insurance. And the way you do it softly... Sorry?
The consequences.
Yes, it's what I call COI, the cost of inaction. The impact of not having a solution. So you don't sell the solution. You help him understand and see the impact of not having it, and you let him see the seriousness of it. That allows you to be on his side of the table and him say to himself, oh, wow, I've never thought about it that way. I've never considered that. I've never even thought about it. It's so busy with my practice, I haven't even had a moment to even think about that idea. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow morning, who's going to take care of my family? I never thought about that. So all you're doing is making him aware of the risk and impact of not having a solution that you've got. It's up to him if he wants to address it or not. But it's you as a doctor. It's like you do an x-ray of the guy saying, I got a shoulder problem. You show him the x-ray and you say to him, you don't have just a shoulder problem. You got in your right calf, you have a blood clot that's hitting your shoulder. That's the problem. Now, the question is, do you want to work on this or not? But it's getting pretty serious. But it's up to you. I'm not going to convince you to take medicine and get surgery. But it's up to you if you want to work on it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you.